South Park didn't just arrive, it exploded onto TV screens in 1997, a cultural supernova that no one saw coming. It wasn't just another show, it was a phenomenon, shattering the norms of a tamer television era, a time when primetime was carefully curated and controversy was largely avoided. South Park gleefully tossed that playbook out the window. Two Colorado film school friends, Trey Parker and Matt Stone, armed with nothing but wit and a shared sensibility, brought us a crude cartoon about four foul-mouthed kids, characters who quickly became both infamous and beloved. All set in a quiet, unassuming mountain town that belied the chaos and commentary within. It looked cheap, intentionally so, a visual style that only added to its subversive charm. But it was a Trojan horse for sharp satire, cleverly disguised beneath its rudimentary exterior, smuggling big ideas about politics, religion, and social issues inside fart jokes and absurdity. It was a high-wire act of comedic genius. Parker and Stone weren't Hollywood insiders. They hadn't climbed the studio ladder. They were outsiders who set the rules on fire, rewriting the script for what television could be, and they kept creative control like no one else, fiercely guarding their vision from network interference. They wrote, directed, and voiced most of the show, a testament to their singular creative force, making South Park a direct line to their unfiltered takes, a raw and honest perspective rarely seen on television. On society and pop culture, skewering everything from celebrity worship to political correctness with equal abandon. The show's refusal to bow to network pressure became its brand, a defiant stance that resonated with audiences, making it a rare bastion of authentic, unapologetic comedy in an increasingly sanitized entertainment landscape. Stan, Kyle, Cartman, and Kenny, just fourth graders, became unlikely cultural icons. They became our guides through the madness of modern life, offering a skewed but often insightful perspective. Through their naive, profane eyes, we were given permission to laugh at the things we weren't supposed to. We saw the absurdity of our own world reflected back at us, amplified and distorted for comedic effect. South Park became a microcosm of America, a funhouse mirror reflecting our anxieties and obsessions, where alien abductions and political firestorms were just another day in the perpetually bizarre lives of its residents. What started as a viral short, The Spirit of Christmas, a crudely animated but surprisingly insightful precursor, became a cultural institution, a fixture of the television landscape for over 2 decades. Parker and Stone proved you don't need a massive budget, or even particularly polished animation. Just a unique voice and a willingness to push boundaries, to say the things that others were afraid to. They weren't just making a cartoon, they were crafting a comedic universe. They were building a world, brick by irreverent brick, filled with unforgettable characters and endlessly quotable lines. That would become more valuable than anyone imagined, a testament to the power of originality and comedic vision. And that world was about to change the business of television forever, proving that subversive comedy could be both critically acclaimed and wildly profitable. Fast forward to the streaming era, a time of unprecedented change and opportunity in the entertainment industry. The landscape has shifted dramatically, with digital platforms now dominating how we consume content, where content is king and the rules have changed. The old models of television are fading, replaced by a dynamic, on-demand world. Streaming services are constantly vying for attention, seeking the next big hit to draw in subscribers. Trey Parker and Matt Stone made headlines not just for their comedic genius, but for a business move that shook the industry. It was a jaw-dropping $935 million deal with Paramount+, a figure that underscored the immense value of their creation, South Park. This wasn't just a renewal, it was a complete reimagining of the relationship between creators and streaming platforms. It was a coronation, solidifying their status as royalty in the world of animation and comedy. This deal cemented South Park as one of entertainment's most valuable properties, a brand recognized and loved worldwide. The deal keeps South Park on Comedy Central, ensuring its continued presence on the network that launched it to stardom. The show will continue through its 30th season in 2027, marking an incredible milestone for any television series. This longevity is a testament to its staying power, its ability to remain relevant and hilarious in a constantly evolving cultural landscape. But the real prize, the true game-changer in this deal? 14 original South Park movies, a treasure trove of new content for fans to devour. These movies are exclusive to Paramount+, making the platform the only place to experience these new South Park adventures. This wasn't just about offering old episodes in a digital library. It was about new, must-see content that would lure subscribers, driving engagement and solidifying Paramount Plus's position in the streaming wars. Crucially, Parker and Stone kept their legendary creative control, ensuring the show's unique voice and irreverent humor would remain intact. This ensured SouthPark would stay as unfiltered as ever, a beacon of boundary-pushing comedy in an increasingly sensitive world. They became partners, not just employees, sharing in the success and shaping the future of the franchise. This deal transformed their creation into a billion-dollar enterprise, a testament to their talent and business acumen. For Paramount Plus, it was a strategic masterstroke, a calculated risk that paid off handsomely. It guaranteed a loyal audience and decades of loyalty, a valuable asset in the competitive streaming landscape. In a crowded streaming market where every platform is fighting for subscribers, SouthPark became their flagship, a recognizable and beloved brand that could draw in viewers from around the globe. It was a cultural phenomenon with built-in fans, a property that transcended generations and demographics. The deal's simplicity masked its complexity, the intricate negotiations and strategic considerations that went into making it happen. It was a bet that some shows are still appointment viewing, that people will still tune in at a specific time to watch something they love. And for the foreseeable future, for years to come, those appointments would be on Paramount Plus, making it the go-to destination for SouthPark fans. SouthPark had just rewritten the rules of TV deals, setting a new precedent for how creators and platforms can collaborate in the streaming age. The SouthPark deal wasn't just another Hollywood payday, it was a seismic shift in industry power. For years, studios held the cards. Now, creators with proven worlds hold the real value. Nearly $1 billion for SouthPark set a new benchmark for what elite creators can command. It rewards Parker and Stone's decades of consistency and cultural relevance. The deal's hybrid model, cable and streaming, shows a sophisticated grasp of today's media landscape. It's a blueprint for legacy media to compete in the digital age. Parker and Stone's ownership of SouthPark gave them unprecedented negotiating power. They weren't just showrunners, they were landlords of a world Paramount desperately wanted. The lesson for creators? Don't just make the show, own it. In the new Hollywood, ownership is everything, and SouthPark is the ultimate proof. To understand the SouthPark deal, you have to see it as a major strategic play in the ongoing streaming wars. It's a battle for eyeballs, a fight for subscribers, and a quest to dominate the digital entertainment landscape. A digital Game of Thrones for your subscription dollars. Every major player is vying for dominance, carefully positioning their pieces on the board. The stakes are incredibly high, and the competition is fierce. Every service needs a champion, a flagship property that draws in viewers and keeps them hooked. It's about building a brand identity and offering something unique that sets you apart from the crowd. Netflix has its originals, its critically acclaimed dramas, and its binge-worthy comedies. They've invested heavily in creating their own content, building a library of exclusive shows and movies. Disney Plus has Marvel and Star Wars, two of the biggest franchises in entertainment history. These properties are a massive draw for families and fans of all ages, guaranteeing a steady stream of subscribers. And Paramount Plus now has SouthPark. This acquisition instantly elevates their content library and gives them a significant competitive advantage. Other creators like Shonda Rhimes and Ryan Murphy signed huge deals for their future work, securing their creative output for specific platforms. These deals represent a massive investment in talent and a commitment to producing high-quality content. But SouthPark's deal is different. It's a unique arrangement that goes beyond simply securing the rights to future projects. It's not just a bet on creators, it's a bet on an entire world. It's a bet on a single established universe, a cultural phenomenon that has resonated with audiences for decades. Think of the massive sums paid for Friends or Seinfeld. Those were nostalgia plays for completed shows. They were about capitalizing on existing popularity and bringing beloved content to a new audience. SouthPark's deal is both a massive back catalog and the promise of new exclusive content. It's a two-pronged approach designed to attract both longtime fans and new viewers alike. Paramount Plus gets over 300 episodes to binge, providing a vast library of content that can keep subscribers entertained for hours on end. Plus, the creative energy of Parker and Stone for new movies, ensuring a steady stream of fresh and relevant content for years to come. It's a library acquisition and a production commitment rolled into one. This dual nature makes it an incredibly valuable asset for Paramount Plus. This makes it one of the most comprehensive and strategic content deals of the streaming era. It's a bold move that could reshape the landscape of the streaming industry. SouthPark is both comfort food and cutting edge. It offers familiar characters and storylines while also tackling current events and pushing boundaries. And that's a rare combination in today's media landscape. It's a formula that has proven incredibly successful, and it's likely to continue to resonate with audiences for years to come. Streaming has rewired how we watch TV, no more waiting for weekly episodes. Now it's all about the binge. The question isn't what's on, but what should I watch next? From an endless library. Binge watching has changed storytelling, allowing for more complex, serialized narratives. Algorithms now guide our choices, creating personalized viewing, but also filter bubbles. SouthPark thrives in this world. Its vast back catalog is perfect for binging while new episodes drop with topical urgency. The show's rapid production lets it comment on current events almost in real time. SouthPark bridges the old and new, offering both deep archives and immediate relevance. In the streaming age, it's the rare show that's both timeless and timely. SouthPark's origin is legendary. 2 film students, construction paper, and a viral short that became a phenomenon. The crude animation wasn't a flaw, it was a feature, disarming viewers and amplifying the show's rebellious spirit. Over time, the look evolved, but the signature style and attitude remained. What truly set SouthPark apart was its lightning-fast satire. Episodes written and animated in just 6 days. This let the show tackle news events as they happened, making it a real-time cultural barometer. No topic was too sacred, no figure too powerful to lampoon. By offending everyone equally, Parker and Stone created a unique space for cultural critique. SouthPark uses absurdity to expose the even greater absurdity of real life. SouthPark's impact goes far beyond ratings or money. It changed TV comedy forever. It opened the door for adult animation, inspiring shows like Family Guy, Rick and Morty, and BoJack Horseman. The show's fearless approach to taboo topics sparked debates about censorship and free speech. SouthPark's philosophy is radical skepticism, mocking all sides and refusing to take easy answers. Beneath the crude humor lies genuine artistic brilliance, from Oscar-nominated songs to award-winning episodes. SouthPark is proof that smart, subversive comedy can also be deeply insightful. For fans, the massive deal is great news. SouthPark is guaranteed through 2027, with no risk of cancellation. 14 exclusive streaming movies mean bigger, more ambitious stories. The entire back catalog and new content will be on Paramount+, though it does mean another subscription. This is the new reality. Content is fragmented, but SouthPark's world is consolidated and secure. Parker and Stone's creative control means the show won't be watered down. If anything, expect even bolder, riskier comedy. The SouthPark you love isn't going anywhere, except maybe further over the line. The SouthPark deal is a landmark, showing the future belongs to creator-driven worlds with passionate fan bases. Streaming giants will keep betting big on proven universes, not just new ideas. For fans, this means more of what you love, if you're willing to pay for it. For creators, it means more resources and freedom to expand their worlds. Art and commerce are now inseparable, with shows as strategic assets in a corporate war. SouthPark's billion-dollar deal is a uniquely American story, outsiders using crude humor to build an empire. Its legacy as a titan of television is now written in ink, and a whole lot of zeros.